Hello and welcome to Laurindalandia. Today we're going to do a reading about what people are secretly discussing about you right now. You can choose your pile by following your intuition. It can be the pile that you are the most visually attracted to, or you can even ask in your mind, what is a pile for me? I do a personal readings, they are super affordable, and they're my first link in the description. Hello, pile one. So it shows this card that says, the thoughts that I believe are right in conditioning my experiences. I listen now to what I say, and I don't affirm nothing that I don't want to make it come true. And it came in reverse. What people are secretly discussing about you right now, pile one, is that before they had power over you, what they said you believed, what they said affected you. Now they don't have that power anymore. They lost that power. And that's something that they are having a really hard time to come to terms with. I think these are people like they influenced you in the past, maybe when you were younger. This can be people like from your childhood, some of you even your family, or just like childhood friends, people that you know when you were younger. And of course, when you are younger, we are sponges, right? We are still developing. So we believe what people tell us, and we believe that the world is a way because we have been told so, or we believe that we are a certain way because that's what we have been told so. And I think a lot of people had a certain level of control on you that was, I'm hearing sadistic, even like I'm getting a bit of dark stuff here, and I'm sorry, Pawan, this is the case. I think um, some people took pleasure in having you under their control, even if that meant that you were not in a good place. I think some people took pleasure in making you small uh, by their manipulation, by them maybe like scaring you and saying like, don't go out there because the world is an awful place, so don't even try, or you're not good enough because you can't do this, you're not this, right? I think a lot of people kept you in the box and in a small place, and that gave them a big sense of power. Like they drove that power from the fact that they had so much control over you in their mind. And now you set yourself free, especially if this is like, for example, in an example where this is your family, maybe some of you, one, and I'm sorry, grew up with like narcissistic parents. And your parents had a lot of pleasure when you were a kid to make you doubt yourself or feel small because you were under their control, and then you grew up, you left their home, and you never came back, you feel me? And that is something that they are having a hard time coming to terms with. If this is not your parents, this can be like childhood friends or friends in the past that like they felt like maybe you were more vulnerable back then, or even younger with less like life experience, so you were more easier to manipulate. They felt like they had you in their hands and they don't anymore. And I think what people are secretly discussing is that like they're having issues coming to terms with. Imagine I'm getting a group of people that did this to you, and the way that they discuss it, they are not going to, of course, say to other people, yes, I manipulated them, yes, I controlled them, and I took pleasure in that. That's not what they are saying per se, because that makes them the bad guy. And especially if we're talking about narcissists, they'll never admit that because it gives them bad look. They know they are doing horrible stuff, but they'll never admit because again, it gives them a bad look, and they care a lot about image and perception and all of that, right? But they are basically saying stuff like, yeah, pile one changed so much, I never see them anymore, they think they're better than us because they never come to visit or they never come around, they have a better friends, like they think they're all this, like they are discussing you in this way because underlying the problem is not you, is them, by the way. The issue, like what drives them to say this, is this incapacity to come to terms that they can't control you anymore, because the only reason you were with them is not for love, because they didn't show you love or they didn't love you. They manipulated you and they controlled you, and they kept you small, and they kept you making feel like you were worthless. and this is the reason why you stayed, because you were in a maybe younger or in a more vulnerable place in your life, right? Yeah, but these people never had the best intentions for you. Like, you were just a pawn in their chess game. Like, you were a pawn in their scheme. Like, yeah, basically people are discussing like, you think you're all that. Pile number one. Now pile one has more money than us, a good job, is living their best life. I'm here in New York City, or like in the big city. Now that pile one is a big city girl or a big city boy. They don't come around to us. They think they're better than us. And they're saying all these things because they are masking this loss of control. They are masking the fact that they can't control you anymore. I'm sorry, Pawan. This seems a very like narcissistic group of people that unfortunately didn't want the best for you, and they probably left you a lot of psychological and emotional scars for what they told you. Because I think not only they chipped away at your confidence and self concept, and like make you doubt yourself, make you feel worthless, less confident. Not only that, I think they also did a lot of mind games of fear. Like, imagine that you want to move cities and they're like, oh, you are crazy, living alone is super difficult. Imagine that some of you wanted to go to New York City. Let's take that as example. They'll say to you, you are crazy, you never find a good apartment in New York City. New York City is super scary, super unsafe, super high price. You will never be able to live there. You're going to end up in the streets. You're going to be super hard to find a job. All this conversation, like, not only they manipulated you through your self-worth by saying that you're not good enough, or you can't do this, or you can't do that, but also by instilling fear in you. In anything that you wanted to pursue, they said, no, don't do it because it's super scary, right? Because a lot of bad things are going to happen. And this might be a big emotional scar for you, like, because I feel like a lot of times fear has more power in your mind than it does in reality. I think sometimes life is hard and life is bad, but I think in our mind we make it worse than it actually is, right? It's still bad, but we can handle, like, we can handle more than we give ourselves credit for, and we can overcome and experience more than, yeah, we expected to, or we give ourselves credit for. Of course, life is not easy, but you do have the tools to overcome challenges that come across your way, and you do overcome and you do end up in a better place, right? This is what I mean by fear has more power in your mind, because fear in your mind is doomsday, like everything is bad and nothing is going to work out and it's going to be horrible. And fear in reality is you experience a challenge and you prove yourself that you can overcome it, and you do overcome it, you become a better person, a more experienced person, right? That's the difference. And yes, I think these people have a lot of control over you, and they don't have it anymore because probably you removed yourself, or just grew up, or you left them in some sort of sense, right? And they're just basically bad mouthing you, like, they think they're all that or better than us because they are coming to terms with the fact that they cannot control you anymore. It's like, for them, it's like almost grief process, the fact that they can't control you anymore, which is crazy. And I'm sorry, Pawan, if you are resonating with this. People are also discussing, imagine, people are also discussing that they know you are a very lovable person. They know you are a person that deserves love, that deserves people to give to you. They know that. They were just not willing to give to you, so they made all these schemes and all of this. What they are saying is that, what people are secretly discussing is that people feel like you get a lot of things. People give you a lot, like people may give you like pay for coffee, or give you job opportunities, or give you money. This is what people think. It might not be the reality, but this is what people think. People are saying that you get a lot from other people because you are very lovable and very desired, and you are a super easy to love person. So it's easy for people to want to be there for you, to want to help you, right? And I'm getting a vibe here that these people are also saying, which I don't agree, but these people are very narcissistic, are also saying that you could only do what you did and achieved what you achieved now, and came such a far way from them, right? Overcome so much because you had help, because other people wanted to help you, because you are a super lovable person, which is not giving you yourself the credit, the fact that you had to work hard to get yourself out of situations. You had to overcome obstacles. It was not easy. There were difficult moments, and you had to pick yourself up. Like, I'm seeing the thing of sleeves pushing them back to on the arm, you feel me? And you had to get to work. And it wasn't easy, and a lot of it was you. But these people that have this control over you and are coming to terms to the fact that they cannot control you anymore, they are saying, yeah, they only got that apartment because someone gave it to them, or yeah, they only got that job because somebody gave to them. Like, the only reason they are now is because they are getting help. Like, they are not giving you the credit that you deserve. Um, because again, these people cannot come to terms with the fact that you are powerful now, and they are not. They lost power, and you gain power. And you are better without them, and you don't need them or anyone to be a self-assured person, an independent person that stands on their own. Like, is the fact that you can stand on your own without them that really pains them, because again, they derived a lot of self-worth and identity um, from being able to control you. People are secretly discussing about you, pound on. Oh, shut up. Hi, these people are annoying me. I have fun. Okay. What these people are saying is that, surprise, surprise, you are cold. I don't think you are cold. I think you are very emotional and sensitive. But because you have detached yourself from these people, they are basically saying, yeah, they are a super cool person, like art of ice, which is not reality. You had to walk away. These people left you no choice but walk away. Like, you had to walk away because these people are making your life hell. These people didn't have your best interest at heart. You had to make the very hard decision to walk away. That again, it was not easy, and you probably had to make very hard decisions of going no contact with people. It was not easy, but you had to do it for your survival, for the survival of your mental health, and probably also physical health. You feel me? And you're not talking to them, not because you are cold, it's because they are horrible people. But again, they are unwilling to admit that they are horrible people. They are unwilling to admit what they've done to you. So basically, they say, yeah, they're super cool. They just walked away. I've been blocked. I never heard from them. Like, they're just super distant and super unemotional. This is all BS. It's really because these people don't want to admit all the harm that they have done to you. And I'm sorry, Alwan, for that. What people are secretly discussing about you right now? They can't move forward. These people cannot move forward. They're kind of obsessed over you, Pelwan, due to how much they speak about you. Like, the people that are listening to them speak about you, they're thinking, like, you are obsessed, like, you are sick. Like, their friends of these people are sick of hearing about you because all they do is talk about you. They can't move forward. And this is a very impatient energy. Like, they're very on the edge. These people are very, like, mentally not in the best place, because they low-key are obsessed with you, obsessed with the fact that you left and never looked back, obsessed with the fact that you're not coming back. And this is really making them, like, on edge. Their mental health isn't the best. Yeah, these people low-key in the verge of a crash out. They are very, like, they are impatient with things in their life. They don't have time. They're like, anything they can tick them off. And a big part is this idea of you, this concept of you. A big part is the harm that they done to you, them unwilling to admit the harm that they done to you, and unwilling to move on. So they are just obsessed over you, the fact that you're not here. They're always talking about you, trying to make excuses for the reason that you left when they know damn well the reason why you left. You left because of their actions. You were left with no choice. Let me know though in the comments if you resonate with this message. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you like this content, subscribe. I do have personal readings. They are super affordable. And then my first link in description. Bye bye. Hello, pile two. So chose this card that says, I wake up in the morning, loving myself, complimenting myself, and saying, I love who I am. What people are secretly discussing about you right now is how much you love yourself, how much effort that you put into loving yourself. You are the main priority in your life, and it shows. Like your self love is very clear to people because you make active decisions to choose yourself in any situation. You spend quality time for yourself. You take time off to spend time with yourself, maybe going to a restaurant for dinner, maybe going to a museum alone just to enjoy yourself. And like it really shows how much you pour into yourself. There is also a vibe here of routine. You might like be improving your health. This can be by eating more vegetables or more fruits or by exercising more. Or this can also be like things of you are good with your skincare or you are good with your dental hygiene or you are good with like lotioning your body. Like you do it every day type thing. There is something about your routine that shows that you prioritize yourself because imagine you make time to take care of yourself. Maybe you are the type of person that before you go to work, you wake up early so you can like have a slow morning, maybe journal, make yourself a good breakfast, have time to like do your makeup, your skincare, lotion your body. You know, like you're the type of person that will prioritize your mental, emotional, physical well-being, and you pour a lot into yourself. You are like, I think you are a super loving person. The reason also why some people are discussing this about you is that you are not always like this. I think you are always a loving person, but I think in the past you might have been someone that didn't love themselves and maybe you loved others a lot and you put other people above you and you put their needs above your own and you overgave and you were always a loving person, but maybe in the past you're not loving towards yourself but others, and maybe a lot of people took advantage of that and you really had to learn that, hey, like I need to be the first person who loves myself. And you've probably been doing a lot of like work towards that. Some of you here in pile number two might have been to therapy or investing in a good therapist, and that shows. Like it's really beautiful. Actually, I want to cry. About to most of the times makes me cry because I think people see this in you, especially the people that know you from your past and know that you're not always like this. They are really proud of you and they really admire this about you. The fact that you could really turn around and learn to love yourself, which is like quite beautiful. Because imagine people, the way that they speak about this is in a very like emotional, inspiring way. They are not using this like they know you're not selfish. You feel me? Like they know this is like true, healthy self love. They know you're not selfish. They know you're not any of that. They know like what you are doing is super beautiful and very inspirational. And I think people are very inspired by you in a very emotional sense. I think you inspire people um, to really prioritize themselves and to like be their biggest love of their life, right? And I think this is very beautiful. I think you also make a lot of people cry. Maybe this is something that people are secretly discussing about you is that they cry not because of you, but like the words that you said or you are as a person is so inspirational, so beautiful that it makes them cry. Like you don't make people cry by being a mean person. You make people cry by being a loving and inspirational person. You feel me? You are very healing. People feel very changed by you and very inspired by you. And I think when people talk about you, like I'm getting a group of people, like imagine this can be a person that knows you better than other people, maybe a closer friends. I think also like you keep your circle small. I don't think you are someone here that is friends with everybody, but I think the people that you let in your life and really get to see you is like is a pleasure. Is like a privilege to be your friend really and to really get to know you. And I think these people are going to talking to their friends and talking about like something that you said or an idea or something that you did, a perspective about life that was really inspirational. And these people are talking about it and they are crying and they're saying, yes, I cried. Uh, are already a lot with this person, not because they are mean, but because what they are saying is very it's deep in my heart, like it touched my heart and it's very beautiful. Yeah, you are very motivational, you're very inspirational, and I think people are really talking about this aspect of you, of how much love you pour into yourself, because you don't just say that you love yourself, like it shows that you love yourself because you take time for yourself, you take time for your skincare, to get good food, to lotion your body, to go to therapy, to work out, to do yoga, like whatever self love it is, like it shows. You don't need to say that you love yourself. It shows that you love yourself, you know? What people are secretly discussing about you right now. The drama of this discussion. Just kidding, just kidding. It's not dramatic. Okay, it's interesting. What people are saying right now is that you are very happy alone and you are very lucky alone. Some people are even discussing that since you left that friend group or that relationship or whatever, people are not the best for you, your life became better, so much better. People are secretly discussing about you that you show them that being alone is a good thing because they think you are very lucky alone, like you are very abundant alone. A lot of good things happen to you when you are like alone and you don't have like negative people bringing you down or siphoning your energy. I think also in this group, I think the people inspired by you are people that are maybe afraid of being alone and they think that being alone is like this horrible, miserable place to be. And you really show them that it can be the opposite, that being alone doesn't mean being lonely. Being alone can mean you dedicating time to yourself, in the things that you love, working towards your passions, like spending quality time for yourself, like pouring into yourself, and that is not lonely. And also you show them that being alone can be extremely favorable and lucky and expansive and abundant, because people actually feel like, imagine if you have people in your life like a friend that you see from time to time. Every time that friend see you and they know you have been alone, like been working on yourself, like you come up with better news, something better is happening in your life, you will conquer another milestone, things are just getting better and better and better, and it's really because you spend time alone and you dedicate time for yourself. So every time that you come to like a friend that you haven't seen in a while, or you guys see once a month, you have like better news, better things going on. Not everything is perfect, but your life is improving. You feel me? And they're very inspired by that. They're like, oh my god, like you seem great alone. Like things seems to work out when you are alone. And I think, yeah. Another thing that people are discussing is that you have big destiny. You have like people feel you have a purpose in this life. They might not know what the purpose is, or they might have different ideas of what your purpose is, but they talk about this. They talk about like, I'm hearing, I might sound crazy, but I know this person, and I might sound so crazy here, but I don't know. I feel like they have a purpose, or they have a meaning, or they are meant to do something. And I'm hearing alone. Like, I think there is something that people feel you have within you that is very unique to you, and you have a destiny and a fate to fulfill. You have something that you need to do that is important, and is something that is you and you only. There is also a vibe here that people feel like the time that they have with you might be limited because you have a purpose and you have a meaning, and they are in your life for a season, and they can't take you for granted because you can get up and move. Some of you might be people that move cities a lot or move countries, or maybe are in one place for a momentary period of time, like taking a master's abroad or having a job abroad, and it's gonna come to an end at some point. Or you just are someone who likes to travel and move around or something like that. People feel like people that are close to you feel like, I know I won't have this person forever. And like it's painful to them, but they get it. They're like, it's painful. I would like to be your friend forever or be around you forever and be close to you forever. But I get it. And I don't want to come in between you and your goals, because I know you have passion for your goals, and I know you need to do this alone. What people are secretly discussing about you right now. Yeah. Also, pile 2, you are very hardworking, very patient. You are, imagine, you are patient and impatient. I think, imagine, you understand that you need to be patient. You might not like to be patient. You might be someone that he likes stimulation, you always like to do something, probably you also like novelty a lot, you like to be stimulated, but you understand the value of patience, waiting, and hard work. It's not necessary that you like to be patient, but you are patient, because you understand that you need to be patient. And people are discussing this about you, that you are super patient, super hardworking, that you are someone that does things by the book. You are someone that works hard. You build a tower brick by brick. You don't take shortcuts. You are someone honest, with integrity, with morality, and you do the things the right, honorable way. You don't scam, you don't lie. You are really like truthful and honest and someone with integrity, a lot of integrity, right? People also talking about that you have planted a lot of seeds in the past. You already did a lot. This could be seeds of just like loving yourself or pouring into yourself, or this could be seeds of your passion, like your dream career, the things that you really want to do. Like people know that you already did a lot of work towards something that you want to achieve, or towards yourself, and it's a matter of time until you reap the rewards. Now you are in the waiting stage. Like again, you are willing to wait. It's not necessary that you like to wait, but you have the wisdom and the maturity to understand uh, seeds take time to grow. Like a tree takes a long time to become like this powerful, big, strong tree, right? And it's worth it. Even though I don't like it that much, it's worth to wait. So people are really praising this about you because they know that it's not necessarily that you like to be patient. They know you put an effort to be patient, and it's very admirable because it shows a lot of self-discipline. Yeah, people really talk about your discipline, like, and again, this discipline doesn't need to be necessarily like bad or anything like that. Imagine your discipline can even be a discipline of being there for yourself, loving yourself, showing yourself love, even when you are super busy, taking those 5 minutes to do your skincare, like taking those 10 minutes to floss and wash your teeth, I don't know, many times a day, you feel me? Like taking the time to lotion your body, to go to therapy, even if you are super busy, you have a lot to do, like you are disciplined with your routine, and people really admire this about you. Not only with your self-love routine, but like with your work routine. You're just like a disciplined human being. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Very interesting. Okay. What people secretly are discussing about you right now is that you're not happy where you are. You're not miserable, but this is not what you want. Like I think people are discussing you are working towards the life that you want, but the life that you have right now is not what you want. You are working towards creating it, and you want to make it happen, and it's going to happen. But right now, this is not it for you. I think it also comes back to the people that feel like you are for a season, not forever, because they're like, uh, we know you're not fully happy here. We know you deserve more, and you're gonna get more. You are creating more, right? It's a matter of time. So I know I'm only your friend for this season. I'm only here for a season, because you're gonna move on, because you are gonna look for your Ten of Cups, and you are creating your Ten of Cups. I know where you are right now is not where you want to be. You make the best of it, and it's impressive, and you are building that happy life. But I know this is not it for you, and I know you're gonna move away, and I know one day I'll never, like, I won't get to see you anymore, and I'm super sad about it, but I understand it. This is what people are saying, like, I understand this person is not forever, but I love them, I wish them the best, and I know that the future all great things for pile 2, and I know they deserve it, and they will get it. Yeah, basically people are talking about the fact that where you are right now is not it for you, is not your happy ending, and you are building your happy ending, and you're gonna have your happy ending. They fully believe that, no questions. But they know you're gonna move away in some sort of sense, because this is not your final destination. You are working towards creating the path for your final destination. Let me know down in the comments if you resonate with this message. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you like this content, subscribe. I do a personal readings, they are super affordable. And then my first link in description. Bye, pile 2. Hello, pile 3. So it was this card that says, I know and I affirm that my body is a comfortable place to live in. What people are secretly discussing about you right now is the work that you are doing to be comfortable in your own body. Some of you, this can even be your home, to improve your home. This can be like reconstruction in your home, or moving homes, or buying a new home. Basically, people are talking about the effort that you are putting in to live a more comfortable physical life. I'm getting the vibe that this can be even something, through your warning, you might have issues liking your body, or your body being a comfortable place to be in, and you are working towards healing this relationship with your body. This can also be like, I'm getting a lot of Pisces. So if you are Pisces, it might be for a message for you that you might have escaped your own reality a lot as a way to cope. This can be through like substances, or this can even be for creativity. I'm getting even a vibe here that some of you might have escaped like from music or painting, and you use creativity as a sort of escapism. It's great to be creative, that's not the issue, but maybe like right now you're trying to come back more to your body and your reality and escape less, like even be less in fantasy land, or be less in like lost in thoughts, and come to a more balanced way of, yes, I love my imagination, I love my fantasy land, I love music, I love art, there's nothing wrong with it, but at the same time I need to come back a little bit to my body again, because you might have used creativity as an escapism. Not judging, completely get it. Others of you, this can be really something about your home. Maybe you are improving your home, like making sure that your home is a place that you love, a place that inspires you, that you love to be in. Some of you might be reconstructing your home, do some renovations, or might even be looking to buy a new home, like your dream home. I'm getting a lot of wood. This can be a cabin. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of wood, a fireplace, like a home that is kind of like cozy. I'm not getting modern at all. I'm getting very cozy, maybe like medieval, a bit gothic. I'm getting leaves on the ground fall, orange leaves on the ground, very cozy fall, fairy vibes. Yes, like that's what I'm getting. I think people are discussing about these changes that you are making in making your like physical realm more pleasant for you, and making an effort to make like physical reality more pleasant for you, because again, I think you are a person that is very high imagination, high creativity, very creative, but maybe you escaped a lot throughout your life as a way to cope with the harshness of life. And right now you feel safer and you are making more of an effort to be more like in the physical world, to escape less, to be more comfortable with your body, with your reality, with the place that you live in, so you can be more present and grounded, which is beautiful. I think people are really noticing this change in you and this effort in you. What people are secretly discussing about you right now, number three. Some of you might have been through a breakup and the people are talking about it. They are saying, oh, it was not worth it at all. Like, the partner that you had is good that you broke up with them because they were not that great. That's what some people are saying. Some people are also talking about the fact that some sort of truth was revealed, like there might be some sort of lie or deception that has been told to you. This can be like, this could be a masculine energy that was very like, or a fire sign like Leo, Sagittarius, and what's the other fire sign? Aries. This can be coming from a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius that might have been lying to you, and you finally uncover the truth. This could be a masculine energy, or someone that is like in a leadership position, or like is giving arrogance. Like, I was going to say confident, but it's not even confidence. It's arrogance. This might have been someone that was lying to you, and you finally uncover the truth about the situation or about them, and people are saying that, like, people are saying that, like, oh, you know what this person did to pound number three, you don't know even what happened, like this happened, that happened. Basically, they're gossiping about this situation. I think, yeah, he's giving gossip. People are gossiping about the situation of like a fire sign man, or like a masculine energy that was like very intense and passionate and a bit arrogant, or in a leadership position that was like lying to you, and you discover it and people are gossiping about it. That's something that people are talking about. Also, people are saying that you're very brave because this person might have some sort of power. It can be like a boss or manager or simply someone that has power, like socially in society. And I think you discover the truth about them, and you're like, you're not afraid to own up to it. Like, you're not afraid to not pretend it didn't happen. I think you uncover the truth about them, and you're not pretending that it didn't happen. I think you are standing on it. Like, no, you lied to me. This is the truth. I don't care your social standing or your social power. Like, I'm gonna speak my truth. I'm gonna speak the truth, because I think this person, like, you discovered some sort of truth, you uncover a lie basically, and this person was like, please don't tell anyone, or if you tell somebody this is going to happen, you're like, I don't care, I tell the truth. And I think people are discussing that you are very brave, because I think other people who have ignored this truth just to keep peace, just to keep calm. What people are secretly discussing. Yeah, people are also saying that, discussing that you might have been for something in the recent past that was really hard for you to deal with. This could be something that even affected like your financial stability, or like your home, or something that was very hard for you. And you're finally coming out of it. You are at the end of that bad thing. With some of you, might be related with this lie that you uncovered, but for others of you, is nothing related. It's just something that happened in your recent past that was really hard on you. This could be like losing a job, or somebody passing away and you lost like that person, or maybe the house, or losing a house, or like losing something that was really hard and it really affected you, like physically and financially. And this might have been something that was really hard for you to cope with, and you might have used escapisms to deal with this hard situation because it was too hard to deal in that moment when it happened, in that shock. And right now you're coming like out of it, and people are saying this, like, this person is coming out of it, they are slowly rebuilding their life, making sure that they are more comfortable in their body or in their reality or in their home. People are saying that you're building yourself financially up again, like that you are now in a better place. Some people were worried about you when this happened because what happened to you might have been really hard and you were really like suffering for a bit there. Some people were worried about you and they wanted the best for you, but they were like a bit worried. But now they are seeing signs of you doing better. So they're like, okay, I think this person is finally overcoming and I think they're going to be better. I think things are going to be better from now on. What people are secretly discussing about you right now. Probably free. Yeah, some of you, this hard thing that happened might have been a breakup, and for all those of you, this breakup might have like be related with this fire sign masculine energy. This could be something that, say, imagine you were in the relationship for many years, and you find out this person is cheating on you, and you had a house with them. You feel me, like you were living with them. You have to break up with them. That's very hard. That could be a scenario. For others of you, people are discussing like relationship that you had in the past. This can be a romantic relationship or a very close friendship that you have to be like, it's you or it's me. Like you had to break up with them and you had to choose yourself and move forward. And this was very difficult. This was a very hard decision that you had to do. But you chose yourself and you did well, and your life is finally moving forward. People feel like your life and you are finally moving forward from a difficult experience, for something that was difficult for you, that brought you down, and right now they are seeing signs of you finally moving forward, which they are very happy about. Yes, they're secretly discussing that you unbinded yourself from like a toxic situation or person. This could be a toxic situation or person where like there was some sort of inequality, like probably it was like on one sided relationship where you were giving everything to this person and this person was giving you crumbs, and you just gave and overgave and gave so much love and energy and attention and time. Some of you even money. You feel me, like you gave so much to this person and this person betrayed you and just like did you really dirty when you gave so much to this person, and right now you are finally choosing yourself. You are finally being selfish in the best way possible. This is your time to be selfish. You deserve to be selfish. You spend a big chunk of your life giving to people that did not deserve it, that took you for granted, that just take advantage of your kindness and your love and your compassion. They just took eight, giving you crumbs just to keep you surviving, just to keep you like a little bit longer, right? And you deserve to be selfish now. You deserve to have your time, your money, your energy for yourself, and no one can tell you otherwise. And people are really proud of you that you're finally making the decision of prioritizing yourself and being selfish and choosing yourself. Being selfish is not a bad thing, it's a very good thing, especially in your case, Palfrey. What people are secretly discussing about you right now. Yeah, you are in your healing era. You are in an era of rebuilding yourself, focusing yourself, healing yourself, and pouring into yourself. And I think a lot of this, like a lot of this inner work that you are doing in yourself, like focusing on yourself instead of others, giving yourself instead of giving to others, is really making you shine. It's really making you a star. I think you are shining brightly in a metaphorical, but even like in a physical sense. People might feel like you are glowing more, or your skin looks better, like you look healthier and you look happier, and like there is a shine to you. So people might even like be noticing you more because you are pouring your energy into yourself. You are recharging yourself, rebuilding yourself, pouring into yourself, and it really shows. And people are talking about all this healing work that you've been doing, and that you can tell that you have been doing this inner work, and that is working, and people are really proud of you, and they think you are making a great decision by choosing yourself before anyone else. Let me know down in the comments if you resonate with this reading. If you like this reading, give it a like, and if you like this content, subscribe. I do have personal readings, they are super affordable, and then my first link in the description. Bye, pal free.